I found this Elise garden where there are a well in Germany, Atchen or something like that. Elise Brunnen. Brunnen means well in German. And the little interesting thing here also, Brunnen, brun is the way we in Denmark say brown. So there we could have something that has to do with the connection to the one who wrote the Da Vinci mystery. He was named Brown. And we also have to Hitler's wife, who was named Eva Braun. So in that name of Hitler's wife, there could be some clues also. But I found some different kind of Brunnen. And there were this, where there was something where put this skum hedder det in Denmark. We also see it in this shape where it's used to take out fires. And once they also came forward with something that should protect you from being pregnant, that was some kind of this skum. So I think that could be some kind of making fun in their evil ritual with a well, and something it should maybe block some fluid connection, symbolism for doing that in a woman, so she cannot be pregnant. In this city, Atchen, they have many different kind of brunnen. But a couple of, there were especially this one, I find interesting, because it looks like it's some people, there's standing some people around this brunnen, and they could, in my eyes, look a little bit retarded, or maybe not so normal, intelligent. And here we also see those faces could look like something has gone wrong under the pregnancy. And there we have all those weird people that most of us would say is not normal. And a little girl here with her feet down in the well. I think she symbolized something of what is going on also. But I think it's about filter some people out. And we know in the World War we had many years ago, the person who was leading that war became known for that one of the things he would like to do was to filter out some people, and he would make a clean race. And I could have a very big suspicion that we have reached a point in time where it could look like the people who have come after this leader are very, very close to succeed in the project to filter out some people. But I also have a suspicion that it's not only those who are not normal in their IQ they want to filter away. Because at the same time, it seems they want to dumb all of us down to that level of intelligence that those people have. So I think it's those people they cannot control actually, that they want to filter out. They maybe just have had very good succeed to hide that away from us and make us all think that it's fine what they're doing, because it's also such a shame for those people. We feel sorry for them that they have different kind of that they are not at the same state of us. But to me it looks like some trick to get filter out some other people. And when we talk about filter in cigarettes, they have been hunted smokers for many, many years. Now in Denmark, the package with cigarettes should look the same, and they have got this new color here on all packages. Before we have different kind of marks in different kind of color packets, but now they want this color on everybody, all the marks, cigarette marks. And the color looks very much in the direction of the army color. To me, something between the brown and the army green color. And I could fear a little bit that they maybe put a new kind of poison in them, so they maybe could make those who smoke sick in a hurry, so they could get rid of them, and maybe in that way manipulate young people not to start to smoke, because then suddenly if they in a hurry poison all of the smokers so they get very sick and die in a hurry, maybe that could make them succeed not to, in that not so many would start to smoke and quit smoking. I could fear that a little bit. I also found this farmer from a country where they grow tobacco. He mentioned something about they want to those who I assume control him in his job would like them to poison the tobacco plant with some kind of poison. Colorful cigarette package is passed from Friday. Friday is the 5th day, so there could be something with the number 5 and the 5 rings in that. Now they all should look similar. They should look similar. And yeah, I think it's something with those they target on the health, on purpose with the cigarettes, through the cigarette smoking. But the green color, which I'm sure it means new. It was also the color they used when they were in Colombia. Was some demonstration for or against abortion. I cannot say, because I think some who are in those demonstrations are there because they want abortions, and other are because they do not want it to happen. But it's in Colombia, and we know that one of the disease they say you get if you smoke is something called coal. I cannot say if there are connection there, but something with justice. And I have something more with abortion later when I get into a Danish city. I want to talk a little bit about and show different kind of things from that city connected with all these things I figure out from the stalking article. But we also had this commercial for something with a donate seed, where they also have the green color, and we have the blood, and we have the seed. And I don't know, some when they talk about giving blood, it sounds like they have a suspicion that the blood that is donated are not only used for people who maybe need some blood transfusion, maybe when they have been in an accident or something. But I have heard some who maybe think there could be a connection to something with creating children, maybe in the fake way, the totally fake way, where they are grown in a machine. Like we saw in Matrix, there are some kind of growing children. And you can say the Matrix is the hierarchy, and I could fear a little bit that some of those who lead our world are stealing seed and eggs and creating children that we really do not know are created, and maybe are from some of us who had given it freely into those seed banks, but maybe also there could have been stolen eggs and seed from people when they have been under surgery and not awake under an operation. I could fear that that has happened also. You see there with those fake created children, they also use a green color. But I don't know, when people get abortion, if those who are against it, maybe they think or judge those people to be narcissistic. I cannot know. But this was something I found with Michael Jackson. And I know he is playing his role in the game. And I think his role is a target. There were also a lot of talk about his children, and he should not be allowed to have children, and he was misusing them and so on. But I know it was some kind of game, his role in it. And also the thing with his skin where it changed 180 degrees from dark to white. But there were a concert where they say he fall down for some reason, and you see him lay there, and people help him up again, and he continue. He nearly couldn't, or he fall down again. He fell down a couple of times, and I was. But in the end, they help him into a suit that looks like a moon suit. And here he stands in a position where he's almost crucified. It looks like being crucified. So I could, in this, also when I know I have been targeted myself and how hard it has been, several times in between I have almost given up. I simply couldn't anymore, and then I continue, and then I couldn't anymore, but I still continue. I was fighting for justice, and I was fighting for my children, for the best for my children, and every time I just lost again and lost again and lost again, and I was put down in different ways. Yeah, I think that's what this clip has to symbolize, how hard it really is to be a targeted victim. But I think we should go into some new, maybe Hitler first and things like that. Yeah, let's take him now.